Let's kick things off with a question. What do a high-powered lawyer, a genius fraud, and an office full of drama have in common with an ancient Greek philosophy? Quite a bit, actually. Welcome to a world where legal battles meet ancient wisdom, where the characters from Suits unknowingly embody the core principles of Stoicism. If you've ever found yourself captivated by the fast-paced world of Harvey Specter, Mike Ross, and their colleagues, you might be surprised to learn that Stoic philosophy is deeply woven into the fabric of their lives. Harvey Specter, the Stoic warrior. He's a master at compartmentalizing his emotions to maintain control. Classic Stoic behavior. But sometimes, that very strength can also be his Achilles' heel. Harvey Specter is a prime example of the Stoic principle of focus on what you can control. He's all about power, precision, and controlling the narrative. In the world of Stoicism, mastering one's emotions and maintaining a rational mind is the ultimate goal. And Harvey does this flawlessly in his professional life. However, he struggles to do the same in his personal life. Stoicism, which teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't, plays out dramatically in every episode. Why should you care? Well, it turns out the Stoic way of thinking is not only a great tool for personal growth, but is also reflected in how these characters handle everything from moral dilemmas to high-stakes courtroom battles. And if they can apply Stoicism under all that pressure, imagine how it can work in our daily lives. Harvey's intense drive and focus are Stoic traits. He's often seen as unshakable, facing tough opponents without flinching. He understands that fear is a wasted emotion, something the Stoics warned against. This is evident in his handling of high-stakes negotiations and courtroom battles, where he only focuses on factors within his control and lets go of the rest. While Stoicism teaches self-discipline, it also encourages compassion and emotional awareness, areas where Harvey often falls short. He compartmentalizes his emotions, masking his vulnerabilities with bravado. His journey is one of learning that to truly master life, he must also acknowledge and address his emotional needs. His eventual ability to let his guard down and form genuine connections is Harvey's version of Stoic growth. Harvey's turning point comes when he starts facing his emotions head-on, especially in his relationship with Donna. He begins to realize that vulnerability doesn't equate to weakness, a key Stoic lesson. This self-awareness allows him to form more genuine connections, both personally and professionally. Then there's Donna, the emotional ninja. She's always cool under pressure, reading people like a book, and navigating the chaos of office politics with grace. Her ability to stay calm and collected shows the Stoic art of mastering emotions, something that proves invaluable time and again. Donna might not be a lawyer, but her character is the epitome of Stoic wisdom and emotional intelligence. She embodies Sophia, the Stoic virtue of wisdom. Her role in the office is not just to support, but to guide. She has an almost intuitive understanding of people and situations, which allows her to navigate complex office dynamics with grace. Donna's emotional intelligence is her Stoic superpower. She remains calm under pressure, never allowing her emotions to cloud her judgment. When others are panicking, Donna stays grounded, keeping a clear head. Her ability to handle volatile situations with composure and grace makes her a model of Stoic calmness and rationality. While Donna excels at managing other people's emotions, she sometimes struggles with her own boundaries. Stoicism teaches the importance of emotional detachment, and Donna's personal relationships, especially with Harvey, can sometimes pull her into emotional turmoil. Her Stoic journey is about learning to balance empathy with self-care. Mike Ross, the Stoic rebel. Mike Ross is a fascinating character because he is a natural Stoic in an environment that challenges him constantly. As an outsider who entered the legal world through fraudulent means, Mike is constantly forced to make tough ethical choices. His moral compass is his most significant Stoic trait, guiding him through the ethical quagmires of corporate law. Stoicism emphasizes virtue as the highest good, and Mike's commitment to doing the right thing, despite his circumstances, sets him apart. He doesn't allow his lack of credentials to justify immoral actions. He is a genius with a photographic memory, yet he constantly struggles with his conscience. Being an outsider in the legal world, he's often caught between doing what's right and staying afloat. His internal moral compass is a great study in Stoicism, showing us how to stay true to our values despite external pressures. His fierce dedication to justice, even when it comes at personal cost, shows his stoic resilience. Mike's biggest challenge is controlling his impulses. While Stoicism teaches the importance of self-control, Mike often makes emotionally driven decisions, particularly when he feels cornered. Whether it's taking on a risky case or fighting for a cause he believes in, Mike tends to act first and think later. His growth comes from learning how to temper his idealism with practicality, finding a stoic balance between emotion and logic. And let's not forget Louis Litt. His character arc is practically a stoic journey. Insecure and desperate for approval, he faces a series of self-inflicted challenges. Watching him wrestle with his demons, striving for respect while battling personal flaws, is a stoic lesson in itself. How do you cope when the biggest thing you need to control is yourself? Louis Litt's character arc is one of the most complex, making him a deeply interesting stoic study. His insecurities and desire for validation make him vulnerable, but his relentless pursuit of excellence is a core stoic value. Louis embodies the inner struggle Stoics describe, a battle between controlling emotions and letting them dictate actions. Louis is meticulous and driven. His attention to detail and commitment to his craft are stoic traits that push him toward mastery. He constantly works to improve himself, even though his motivations are often clouded by his insecurities. His ability to push through adversity and maintain high standards shows incredible resilience, a core stoic virtue. Louis's biggest stoic flaw is his inability to manage his insecurities and need for approval. Stoicism teaches us that external validation is meaningless. Self-worth must come from within. Louis's journey towards self-acceptance is a stoic one, learning that his value isn't tied to how others perceive him, but in his own growth and inner peace. Louis's greatest stoic victory comes when he begins to let go of his need for validation from others. His journey towards self-acceptance is long and painful, but it ultimately leads to the greatest personal growth. Then there's Rachel Zane, the picture of resilience. Whether in her professional struggles or personal life, she adapts and thrives. Her ability to remain calm under fire is a shining example of stoic strength. Rachel Zane's strength lies in her resilience. Throughout Suits, she faces numerous obstacles, both personal and professional, and continually rises above them. Her ability to stay calm under pressure and adapt to changing circumstances is a prime example of stoic resilience in action. Rachel doesn't let the obstacles she faces define her. Whether it's proving her worth as a lawyer or navigating her personal relationships, she handles adversity with grace. She exhibits the stoic virtue of fortitude, enduring difficulties without letting them break her spirit. Rachel's calm, rational approach to life's challenges makes her a stoic powerhouse. While Rachel is often calm and collected, there are moments where her emotions get the better of her. Stoicism teaches detachment from external events, yet Rachel sometimes struggles to separate her self-worth from her career or relationship struggles. Her stoic growth is about learning to maintain her sense of self, no matter what life throws at her. And it's not just the dramatic moments that are worth watching. Every small decision, every subtle reaction, every calculated risk shows how deeply Stoicism is embedded in their actions. So, what can we learn from these characters? Stoicism isn't just some ancient philosophy. It's a way of living that helps us manage life's challenges, stay resilient under pressure, and focus on what really matters. Do you see Stoicism in your favorite characters from Suits? Who do you think embodies these traits the best? Drop a comment below, and be sure to check out our other videos.